Hello everyone. I hope everyone who's watching here today is having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. Today's set is a neon ombre nail art type design that I saw all over Pinterest, and it's a very easy and not complicated design. And I say not complicated because there are many ways of doing it. If you find the one way is a bit difficult for you, there's another way that you can try out, which is easy. Like, there are very many ways of achieving this design. All you need: black background, white design that you are going to use the pigmented powders on, and the rest is easy. And that white design must be tacky. That's the most important thing. That design must be tacky and white, meaning the black that you're going to use is going to be obviously the background, and you are going to put a layer of matte top coat, so when you put the pigment powders, when you clean it up, it won't stick onto the black background. So that's why you need the white tacky layer, so that it sticks onto that design. All right, and if maybe you find the way I'm doing it, which is the stamping way, is complicated for you, you can just draw anything or paint on anything, but using white and the neon colors. Because I know some people are either not into stamping, don't like stamping, find stamping very untidy or whatever, but I decided to do stamping because I'm not good with designs, and I wanted this kind of design because I saw it and I have the plate, so I decided, let me do it this way. I started off by, obviously, like I said, 2 layers of this black as a base, and now I'm going in with the matte top coat, and then after that we're gonna start the stamping. While I'm doing that, in the meantime, let me just take this time to say thank you to everyone who keeps coming back to watch my videos, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you've been watching my videos and you're enjoying my content, and I hope everyone has been getting into the rhythm of getting settled into January. Let's see what 2025 has in store for us, and let's conquer 2025. Let's make 2025 our year, and let's try to be united. Let's try to not be so divided. Okay, anyway, like I say, I saw this design on Pinterest and I loved it. Initially, I tried it and I flopped a lot, and I realized why. So I'm gonna try and mention the things that I think you should be aware of or watch out for if you want to try this out and get it right within maybe fewer tries than I did. All right, so like you saw, I cleaned the stamping plate from residual of the previous use, and I was cleaning the stamper with the roller brush that sticks all the fluff and the residual that's on there. And as you can see, the nails are already matted. Now I'm gonna be using a stamping gel. I'm thinking of coming up with a video where I explain the difference between stamping gel and the stamping polish, but for now I am using the stamping gel because it's gonna have that tacky layer and that I need to be able to work with the pigment powders. So this is the part that took the longest because of the cleaning of the gel. With gel, you clean the stamper a lot because it picks up everything that's on the stamping plate, the stamping gel. And I'll go into details if you're not understanding that, because if I heard it this way, if I heard someone explain it to me like I'm explaining it now, I think I wouldn't get it, or I would still not have gotten it until it's explained to me, because when I'm gonna explain it to you guys in the next video, you will then get it if you still don't get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, you scrape a lot for the gel, stamping gel, and you know, because otherwise you'll pick up some streaks and pick up some lines. And what I do not like to do is just pick up the design and put it on the nail and then start cleaning the nail, because then it just smudges everything. It's gel. If you clean it with alcohol, it runs, it will smudge, or it will just make it, it will just smudge it, and it won't be the design. You see, like right now, this whole design for this nail set, every pickup that I picked up was a perfect and clean and clear pickup. It was amazing, I guess, you know, with practice. But yeah, in the beginning I used to struggle, and I was just surprised at how easy this design came out without the streaks that usually picks up with gel polish, stamping polish. I mean stamping gel, sorry, stamping gel. So I am gonna be doing all these designs, small designs, 2 on each nail, and I'm gonna do it to all the nails, so you can watch me do that right now. Well, as you obviously saw, I didn't leave in a lot of the cleaning of the stamper, but as you can see, I tried to speed it up just to show you the way they picked up and the way they laid on when I stamped everything. By the end of this whole stamping process, both my gloves are messy, full of white polish, but that's part of the fun. I enjoy it. Anyway, by the way, every time I stamp on the design, I cure it. I have to cure it before I put in the second design onto the same nail, because otherwise it will smudge. So if you're gonna be doing that, you must be careful. Be aware of that. You mustn't stamp and then put it one side and think that you can stamp on the other one with stamping gel. That's what you must do. Every time you stamp on, you have to cure. Every time. Must. All right, so I took the brightest colors because there are other darker colors, so that, you know, it goes with neon. And what I'm doing now is trying to dab on 3 different colors on each nail. You can carry on watching from here. I'll come in later. All right, this is the last one, and in the middle of doing this, I was happy. Everything was coming together, and I was just only worried about the black part, how I'm gonna clean it up. So carefully, I took alcohol and hold on. Come in, I'm recording. So I'm taking alcohol and I'm cleaning around the black area, so that when I put gel polish top coat, it's gonna have a nice shiny black showing. And the black will be black and the colors will be brighter. But I'm being careful not to brush off too much of the powder. But the more as I was moving on to the other nails, cleaning them, I realized when I was cleaning the colored part of the nail, it wasn't wiping off. It wasn't rubbing off with the alcohol. So I was free to move around the black area not worrying that I'm gonna rub off, you know, the color. So it didn't, like, it was like this design, just the set was just working well today. And I know there are content creators who will understand me when I say there are days you come there with all the enthusiasm and the design flops so bad, your mojo is just gone. And then there are ones that you go, I know this is not gonna come out right, and then it comes out so beautifully. You fall in love with it, and you hope your viewers fall in love with it, and then something happens. Either they love it or they don't. But yeah, sometimes you start with something hoping for something else, and you end up with something else, the opposite. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. You never can know. All right, after this, everything is all well. I go in with the top coat, and it just looks beautiful. There's no need for any other design or embellishments or decorations. For me, this is just enough. This is perfect. So this is the end of the video. Let me pull out my fun fact, and look at that. Okay, it might not be perfect, but it's perfect enough. I love it. I think it's a perfect design for me for my first time doing a whole set. Any other time I try this, it's because I'm trying to see what can I do or how can I get it right without messing it up. And every time I practice, it never came out right. And this time I was like, you know what? Let me just show you guys my flop. And then it decided to come out nice. My luck. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Would you be willing to do a design like this? And tell me if you think I did well or great doing this, and if you think it was as easy as I say it was for me. All right, here's a fun fact. Mark Twain outlived his wife and all his kids except one. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care. Subscribe.